The VMAs are supposed to be the moment of the year in music, the night when stars shine, scandals unfold, and unforgettable chaos cements itself into pop culture history. But this year, things didn't exactly go that way. Instead of the wild, unpredictable energy we all grew up expecting, think Britney with a snake, Miley with her wrecking ball, or Kanye storming Taylor's stage, fans were left scratching their heads, asking, what even happened here? From confusing winners to awkward performances, from Sabrina Carpenter's emotional stand to Mariah Carey's concerning appearance, the entire event felt less like a cultural reset, and more like a show that didn't know what it wanted to be. Viewers compared it to a Kids' Choice Awards show, watered down, safe, and shockingly messy in all the wrong ways. Tonight, we're breaking down everything that went down at the VMAs, and why fans are calling it a disaster. The VMAs this year promised spectacle, but what fans got instead was a night full of awkward surprises, questionable winners, and confusing decisions that left social media in complete chaos. While the show has always thrived on unpredictability, the 2025 edition felt different. Instead of the explosive, culture-defining energy the VMAs were once known for, the entire event came across as oddly sterile, almost like a concert stitched together with sponsored breaks. Viewers watching from home were quick to point out how out of touch the show seemed, with many comparing it to a Kids' Choice Awards special rather than one of music's biggest nights. And the criticism didn't stop there. Fans dissected every detail, from the awards given out during the pre-show to the lack of iconic moments that usually dominate the headlines the next morning. It was supposed to be a celebration of music, but what unfolded had many wondering if the VMAs have officially lost their magic. One of the most shocking moments of the night came when Alex Warren was announced as the winner of Best New Artist. For people unfamiliar with his backstory, this may have seemed like just another young star being rewarded for their breakout year. But for longtime followers of internet culture, the announcement was surreal. Alex was once known primarily as a Hype House member, a TikTok collective famous for dances, drama, and short-lived internet stardom. At the time, Alex was often labeled as a David Dobrik copycat, known more for his fast-cut YouTube-style pranks than for anything related to music. Back in 2020, no one could have predicted that this same person would one day walk away with a VMA, a trophy that has historically gone to future megastars. Social media erupted with divided reactions. Some praised his growth, pointing out how his single, Ordinary, blew up after he performed it during the Love is Blind reunion, and how he has worked hard to rebrand himself as a serious artist. Others were skeptical, arguing that other newcomers had more cultural impact and deserved the recognition instead. To make matters worse, the VMAs decided to hand him this award off-air during the pre-show, a move that fans immediately criticized. Best New Artist has always been one of the most anticipated awards of the night, and relegating it to the red carpet segment felt like yet another misstep from producers who seemed increasingly out of touch with what audiences actually care about. The controversy didn't end there. The Song of the Summer category sparked one of the most heated debates of the evening when Tate McRae won for her track, Just Keep Watching, from the Formula One movie soundtrack. While Tate is undeniably talented and on the rise, fans were left baffled by this choice. The track, though popular, didn't dominate charts or cultural conversations in the way previous summer anthems have. In fact, many argued that her other single, Sports Car, had a much bigger impact and would have been a more deserving winner. Online, fans questioned whether the award was more about promoting the F1 movie than genuinely recognizing the song that defined the season. For many, this moment symbolized the disconnect between the VMAs and the audience it was supposed to represent. If Song of the Summer doesn't even feel like the true anthem of the season, then what is the point of the award at all? Another highly anticipated moment was Mariah Carey's performance as she accepted the prestigious Video Vanguard Award, an honor given to artists with legendary careers. Past recipients like Beyoncé, Rihanna, and Missy Elliott used this opportunity to deliver unforgettable performances that reminded everyone why they were icons. Unfortunately, Mariah's appearance didn't generate that same excitement. Instead, it left fans deeply concerned. Her movements on stage appeared stiff, her energy seemed low, and accusations of lip-syncing began to spread almost immediately. Social media was filled with comments asking if she was okay, with fans saying they had never seen her perform like this before. Instead of celebrating her legacy, the Vanguard performance highlighted just how subdued and lifeless the night felt. People weren't mocking Mariah, they were worried for her, and that shift in tone made the entire segment feel uncomfortable rather than celebratory. And that discomfort carried into a larger conversation. Where was the big moment? The VMAs are known for their unpredictability and their ability to generate cultural chaos that lives on for years. Whether it was Madonna kissing Britney and Christina, Britney performing with a snake, Kanye interrupting Taylor Swift, or Miley's unforgettable Bangers-era antics, these shows used to define pop culture. But this year, fans were left with nothing of the sort. Instead of a shocking or jaw-dropping moment that would dominate the internet, the night felt overly polished, overly safe, and ultimately forgettable. People wanted mess, drama, and unpredictability, but what they got felt more like a heavily produced concert with no real cultural bite. There were, however, some standout moments that fans praised, particularly from Sabrina Carpenter. While many artists opted for spectacle alone, Sabrina chose to make a statement. Performing her new single, Tears, she appeared on stage drenched in simulated rain, a visual callback to Britney Spears' iconic rainy VMA performance. But this time, the performance carried a message. She was joined on stage by drag queens and dancers carrying signs with slogans like "Protect Trans Rights," "Support Local Drag," and "Say Trans Rights." In a political climate where trans rights are under constant attack, Sabrina's decision to use her stage time for advocacy was powerful. It wasn't just a performance, it was a call for visibility, a moment of solidarity, and one of the few truly memorable highlights of the night. Fans and critics alike praised her for her bravery, and when she later won Best Album for Short and Sweet, she doubled down on the message by sharing videos of her team holding up the same signs backstage. But even Sabrina couldn't escape the VMA's love for stirring up drama. When nominees for Best Album were announced, producers played clips from her Please 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 music video, the one featuring her now ex, Barry Keoghan. While the TV broadcast didn't show her response, the POV live stream captured her reaction in real time. She looked visibly stunned, and the clip quickly went viral online. Another controversy arose when rising star Lola Young's performance was cut short. She performed her song Messy, but instead of delivering the full 4-minute track, her set was abruptly ended after less than 2 minutes. Fans were outraged. Many flooded YouTube with comments demanding to know why she was given so little time, especially since the show had plenty of filler segments. Viewers felt she had been robbed of a career-defining moment, and the decision made no sense given the VMA's history of giving up-and-coming artists the chance to shine. Instead of celebrating Lola, the show once again seemed to undercut itself, creating frustration where there should have been excitement. All of these moments added up to a bigger realization: the VMAs are not what they used to be. Once upon a time, winning a VMA could catapult an artist into superstardom. The show wasn't just another award ceremony, it was a cultural event that everyone talked about. But today, the VMAs feel like they're struggling to find their place in a world dominated by TikTok trends, viral moments, and short-form content. The ratings have declined, the cultural impact has weakened, and the show's inability to deliver iconic, memorable moments has fans questioning whether it even matters anymore. Online, people didn't hold back, calling the VMAs boring, irrelevant, and even the death of award shows. And yet, in the middle of the chaos, there were still sparks of greatness: Sabrina Carpenter using her platform to fight for trans rights, shocking wins that had everyone debating online, and reminders of why this award show used to dominate every conversation. Maybe the VMAs are fading, or maybe they're one bold scandal away from becoming legendary again. What do you think? Are the VMAs finished, or can they rise again? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the biggest moments in music and pop culture.